Hey guys, welcome back for another video. So today I'm going to show you a very inexpensive but decent quality watch box. Now this is sub 20 bucks. I got a couple of them in, and unfortunately I didn't think about doing any kind of watch video stuff until I've been doing projects, including deciding which one I like better. Would have been a nice comparison video, but I'm going to tell you about why I chose and kept this particular one over the other, show you some features and why this might be a good fit for you. Now, you're going to see two main types of these in this price range all over Amazon, and you can tell them apart by the latch. This has a flip latch, goes down and just snaps like that. Now, it's not spring loaded, so it doesn't stay up. What I've done is just used a little tab of double-sided tape, and I actually keep it in the up position. I don't have any kids here or anybody that's going to be getting into it. The only reason I would ever need to actually latch it shut is if I were picking it up and moving it somewhere. But other than that, this is perfect for me. I just want it to lay here, be able to open it at any time and not have to fiddle with a latch. The other version is a double push pin locking latch. So it's not the up and down flip. It's just like a click, click like that, right? So just as easy, no problem with that. The other major difference is right here on this hinge. Now this is just a little piece of fabric, right? Works perfectly well, no problem with that. The other type is a two-piece metal folding bar. That was the main thing I didn't like because it took a little bit more effort to open and close and sometimes required two hands to close it. You'd have to give it a little push to take it from its straighter position to get it to start folding. Absolutely hated that. This is much better in that regard. The downside to this is it goes right there. So if you've got a watch in that position, it will be folding over onto it. So you might want to put something else in that position if you care about it that much. I mean, it's not that huge of a deal to me, you know, or keep it empty, but it does do that, right? So that's the only downside to this particular design. Now these little, I'm not going to call them pillows. I wish they were pillows. They're not like what you get in a typical stock box, for example, what the watches come on. It's not soft and pillowy stuffing or anything like that. It's got hard cardboard sides, and then it's a very thin, just felt paper on top, and it feels like cardboard underneath here. So if you push it, it's gonna crinkle, right? It's gonna like bend paper. That's the kind of material these are made of. Now they work. I mean, they're kind of simulating your wrist, right? So they do squish a little bit, and they keep the watches taut. They do their job, but you can see it's not a squishy pillow. They can be a little cumbersome because there's not much give. This is really squished together. And some of my watches are at or near the ends of the bands just to get them on here, especially with the butterfly clasps. They can be a little bit tricky to actually get to snap on here because there isn't so much give, not like your actual wrist or a pillow. But this is what you get in this kind of price range. You want better stuff than this, you're going several times higher just to start. Now, both of these brands, especially this one here, comes in lots of different configurations. You can see this is a 12 slot. They go way down and they go way up. They also come with drawers, whatever you want to do. But this was a sweet spot for me. I'm not actually going to be using this much longer to store most of these watches. You might notice a couple of these are not automatics. That's because I've got a large watch finder coming in any week now, and most of these are going to transfer out. I've got more watches that aren't in here. Got one in service at Tag, one on the test bench that I'm modifying for a future video coming up, and another still shipping, hopefully in another few weeks. But anyway, I'm going to have a big watch winder for most of these. All my quartz, all my manual winds, all my accessories. I got some more bands that I'm going to stick in here, that kind of stuff. That's what's going to go in here. So I didn't want to spend a lot of money on it just to store stuff, right? 20 bucks, can't touch it for 20 bucks. It's got a nice acrylic top, very clear, no problem whatsoever. That's a reflection of this lamp right here. You can see there's no distortion. You see right through into whatever you've put in it. Beautiful. It's fake leather, but it feels really nice. It has a little bit of a texture to it and a little bit of padding, so it feels like a watch band. It's got that little bit of a squish, and it's all the way around and the bottom. Now, some of these you'll see with a felt bottom. That's okay. I mean, that's not going to damage anything, but this has the vinyl or pleather bottom, and it doesn't go anywhere. It sticks. It sticks to whatever you stick it on. Vibrating the whole little table thing here because it's sticking. It's nice and it's padded. So there you go. If you're looking for something really inexpensive, tons of options as far as space, this is one I would recommend. I'll put the link down below. Check it out. We'll see you next time.